Hello there, everybody! Welcome. Today we are playing some ranked practice. Ranked practice today, not ranked. Hello. Because it's been 4 or 5 months. A little bit of time since I played last. Just gonna start by jailing anybody, really. Not a lot of talking today. I'm not gonna call. Epicenter, Jailer, Night 1, Timothy. Roll. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you die tomorrow. No, too late, fam. Too slow. What took so long? Huh? See if there's any. Try to beat him into submission. I don't really trust this guy. I say I'm invest. Took a little while, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not the worst ever. We want to see some other things, such as like, were there a lot of visits that night or not? Was there a visit tonight that doesn't happen, or not tonight that happens tomorrow? Stuff like that. So a spy would help, but other than that, we don't get too much from that. Crusader, remember the Moth? There was a DC as well. Crusader the Sheriff on 2. Okay. There's a TI right there. We put our random towns down. I like having random towns down. There's a DC. Mafioso. Can I find last will? Leaving when you're Mafia is a little bit lame. It was just as lame as, 3 years ago. But now it's like lame because can't you learn how to win at some point? Listen, I don't like playing Mafia, but as much as town, but I'll play it. I play it until I die or my team dies, so. TIs, well, in theory, both TIs could have been preoccupied last night. One dying. Here's a spy claim. Let's be a random claim. It's a little bit slow. A whisper to Cotton Mather, though, first. 1 and 14. That makes some sense. Maybe asking why, what happened. Paul, no issues there. 1 BM. Vote for roll 2. I'm kind of cool with the slow vote for roll here. Ace with the DC. We're going on a 9 here. Gonna jail 9. Saying something without saying much is the reason here. Roll. 3, 2, 1. I like him. I like him. I kind of think that that's legitimate. 2 is in OGF. This could be a Mafia with that information, knowing that 2 is in OGF, because they're Godfather. But I kind of like it. I thought that felt pretty truthful. Alice is dead, the Doc. And Ace is dead, the DC. Killed by a member of Mafia. There's a witch out there somewhere. No claims of witch night 1. I kind of want to maybe recheck that. Who is whispering? Paul. To Spamma. And then again, and never back. Retry down. Ooh, number 1 witched. I don't like that BG claim. Moth visited me. Pretty sure 11 is Moff. Why? Few people asking here. 13 being very quiet. Gonna temporarily put them in jail. This person claiming 1 in 15. I like this vote. Anybody who votes this up that Innos is going to be sus to me. Who hasn't claimed anything, though? Who hasn't spoken? I don't think that TI is legit. And I think everyone else is more or less talking, other than maybe one. Claim anything? All guilty. Let's look at this vote up. Might jail Cotton here. I feel like I actually have a lot of info, though. Going for 5. Did they vote that? 5's a good jail here. What results from last night? Anyone talking tonight? Are you serious, Vigi? Weird thing to do right there. They both had the same will. They both had the same will. I wanted to X that. Super quiet and stuff, but they both have the same will. Could they both be Mafia? But then who are they protecting two as? Which? I think that was a decent kill for a town. Cotton Mather's been so quiet, I would have considered killing. Oh. We could lose right here now. Which? I think we lose right here now. Spy's a lie, pretty sure. Then investigator's a lie. Maybe spy's true and invest is bad. Invest doesn't seem right. 3v1v4, by the way. Town can't vote. Oh, you're evil, Paul. You're so evil. You would not point that out unless you're evil. Pointing out what the majority is when town doesn't have it makes you not town, by the way. And I'll tell you why, right? When you're town, I mean, I could be wrong, but typically when you're town, you want to kind of hide the fact that you don't have a majority. You want Mafia and evils to be scared. So I'm guessing that the double medium is a lie, but they had the same result, which makes me so... That's what gave me pause. Oh, game over, guys. Game over. Couldn't pull it off. I mean, I should have pushed the investigator claim during the day. We got the consig, but then Vigi got witched into me, which just sucks. I feel like that's just gonna, you know... Medium? Either of you real? Number? Okay, 5 also claimed medium. And that 2 was an SGF. You know what? They just guessed. I should have hit the X. I should have X'd them. He was quiet, not a single word. It was the right call to X them. That sucks. All right, let's see what happens here. 2 dead. A spy. Jailer, you bad. Oh. Why? Not my best game, I would say. I needed to X that medium claim. I pushed the consig. I just needed to X that medium claim. I should have asked what else they said night 1. And trusted my instinct. Medium would have been talking that night. That dude felt legit. I should have trusted my instincts and executed there. There was a bodyguard too. Yeah, GG. Town loses for sure. Dude, I died night 3, 2 days after that, and pushed consig the day before. Yeah, 3 is evil, but I already had a lynch that day, and 5 had never spoken. No, 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 no. What are you talking about? No, 5 and me are mediums. No. No. Oh my god. Oh man. 2 exegest. Wait, why are they voting that? Go ahead, vote. Do it, vote. Do it. You won't know balls? Nah, that's game. Who killed this? A DC. Bodyguard DC. Alright, well, this should be it now. It should be it basically today. If not today, then tomorrow. Let's look back at this. See where it went wrong. Am I wrong? Evil. He's not. Okay. I think he's not. I think they're both mediums, but what? Why did only one person say their number yesterday? You need to say your numbers when people ask for numbers, my dudes. Consig. Well, that was obvious that was a consig, but witched into it, I'm assuming, unless there's a surprise transporter, which would blow my mind. Mediums, even if I mess them up, mediums can still get this, so. This is 1-1-1-2. 2's Jester, 4 is Witch, 5 medium or not, 6 Moth, 9 medium. Yeah, okay, fine. Get 6. Let's see. Let's see if Town can do the impossible here. Jester, you're going to lose anyway, actually. Don't know if you know this. Moth voting for Jester is the right call here. Yeah. Moff isn't voting Jester. Yeah, of course Moff's not going to vote Jester. Their best chance of winning is without that. Let's see what Witch does. Let's see if Witch decides to troll, frankly. And I would consider this throwing if Witch kills the last Mafia. I don't know if Witch was mistaken or not. Say numbers. Okay, 9, 5. Both are medium. All right. Wow. I made the right call. If I lived another day, I was going to push for the invest to come out. So, double medium. Man, if we only had one of the other, you know, if somebody else was talking that night, right? I could have maybe confirmed them to each other. Maybe we could have made a bit more progress. But the Vigi being wished to me sucked. Next day, I would have pushed for the consig for sure. What? Jester, never trust Moff. You're only gonna get the lynch. If there are 2 or more Moff. No. Mafia's never going to risk losing the game by voting a Jester when they could win the game by not voting a Jester. That's just how it is. They're never going to do that. Okay, I want to go back now. I want to revisit what I know. First of all, I want to say a couple rules and advices for playing this game. If you're medium, you're asked for your number. In dead chat, say your number. Don't say other things. Say your number. Let the dead figure out, based upon what number you're claiming, how many mediums there are. Because that confused me. I saw one number. It looked like 2 people may have been talking, but it's like I asked for a number. So medium is not AFK. Medium may have made a mistake, but medium is not AFK. So 4 is Witch. Let's see what Witch does here. I'm assuming nothing. Kills one of the 2 mediums and then ends the game. So rule number 2, as a Jester, Mafia will never lynch you if doing so means that they could lose the game when they otherwise will 100% win the game, right? And that's what the situation was today. Jester was not getting lynched. No team, in theory, wanted to lynch. The Mafia was never going to vote guilty or vote them up. And if they may have voted him up, but they would have been out. So your best bet as Jester is to convince the Mafia to put you on the stand, but you got to understand they're never going to guilty. So I think that generally speaking, Mafia kills the Jester there. Actually, if I was Mafia, I would have killed one of the mediums and just ended the game, ignoring the Jester completely. If the Jester didn't vote my way, then I'd kill him. That late in the game, as a Jester, you're only useful as a voting machine for Mafia. They'll vote you up and guilty you if they have 2 Mafia. If they have a way to win, even with them dying, potentially. Alright, medium dead. This is the vote. So, it looks like there was a chance here. I want to go back, because I don't remember that vote. I think Witch is right. I think that there was a medium Jester is right. There was a time when if 5 had voted, we would have won the game, which is pretty crazy. Let's look at that. Let's look at that number. If we did we lose that? It was right here. Yep, the Witch voted Anne. Medium number 2 voted Anne, and then the other medium did not. So there was definitely actually a technical win chance. It would have been with the Witch throwing though. So what is this? Oh, which could still actually give this to town? What are you gonna do, Witch? Don't do nothing, okay? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Frankly, I'm surprised you actually voted for Anne at any point during that. I don't think there's time for a revote anyway. Five through hard. Yep, revisiting that 5 had a chance to win the game on what I would have called the witch throwing, which I would not bet on. Don't bet on people throwing for you. It's not a good move. I had to go on the door. Ooh. Yep. Well, GG. Well played. I don't think that Paul should have actually allowed the vote for Anne to happen anyway, or kill their own consig. Both were bad calls. That was pretty clearly an evil boyo. So I gotta say, here's what my plan was: lots of dead to suicide, which sucks. Retributionists DC'd and killed themselves. Vigilante got pulled into me. I think I was maybe a little bit too towny on that last day. The problem was somebody needed to start taking control, and I didn't want to call out. Maybe I should have. Maybe I was towny enough that it was time to call out, but with the doc dead, I didn't want to. If there was a doc alive right there, I would have absolutely claimed Jailor and try to see if we could make a move right there. So, but if I had lived the next day, I would have definitely been pushing during the day to get that invest up, and then during the night, trying to make sure those mediums confirm each other. I may have died that next night. Who would I have jailed? I don't really know. Maybe Paul. Paul said a lot without saying much, so GG, well played. First game back in a little bit. I could have played that one better for sure. But I don't know if I would have done much differently. 5 never spoke. Very suspicious, so GG.